I'm Kris Nair, I'm the manager of City Fleet. I work for City Assets and we manage about 2,000 odd assets for the city of Blacktown. I also head fixed plant department and also the energy division for City of Blacktown. The complexity of the mechanical assets that I manage, right from a small scale handheld device right all the way up to a heavy duty truck that is 25 ton or more. We have roughly about 1,000 road registerable assets and a total fleet asset size of about 2,000 odd items in total that we manage. We are fully aware that the seeds that we sow today are never for us to pluck the fruits for, it's for the future generations. Biggest shift I wanted to achieve was a mindset change that I've been hearing the concept about zero emission and all these other green challenges that it can't be done. So we started with the mindset that this can be done and this is how we are going to do it. We sliced and diced the cake into smaller bits so that people can digest what we are trying to do, and most importantly trial it, and trial, learn quickly, fail quickly and come back and redo it again. What it took to deliver Australia's first beaver tail powered by electric and solar was to think outside the box. We had set a challenge for ourselves this year. We wanted to reduce our greenhouse emission by a certain percentage. The simplest way to do it is not just going buying electric, it's by maximizing and changing our current processes so that we get the best outcome for the council. What we did is we actually worked very closely with the crew members. We understood their demands, their load factors and their runs. We said to them, if we get a bigger truck, optimize their routes rather than a truck going to a park and sitting there for the rest of the day. We thought we'll buy a bigger truck that transported multiple smaller or larger tractors. That gets delivered in the morning and the team leader then picks them up in the afternoon. The intent is not just to get a green tick and buy an electric truck. The actual intent is to reduce the emission for the entirety of the council. Telematics is often seen as a big man who is watching over you, but the real answer to the question is we need that data to clarify what is actually the truth to what the assumption is. There was hardly any vehicles that did more than 250 kilometers a day for work purposes. So it was an easier sell when we started talking to the user and saying, you actually do not need that 400 kilometers per day that you're claiming that you need. You actually only need 100 kilometers of actual power. And even at 10% power, you still have enough charge left in your vehicle to come home or come back to your base. Look, cultural shifts, it doesn't happen overnight. It's about having the transparency and understanding what is the culture, and most importantly is walking it in their shoes. Winning the Fleet Manager of the Year award is I don't see it as a personal win. I think it's a win for the council because it's the council, the staff members and also my team that enabled me to win it, because no battles are won by itself. Yes, it's a very nice recognition, but it's the team who actually did the work. And it's just I'm in the right place at the right time and to make it happen. Looking ahead we are not talking about up to the end of the nose, but we talk about light years ahead, because innovation never stops. So I'm looking forward to a waste industry that actually produces no waste. That's what I'm looking forward for.